Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, introduce my name is Muhammad Rizky Pamungkas, usually called Rizky. My hobby are traveling and climbing mountain. Okay, I'm here to share a story with my friend about my personal traveling experience, which I think is very memorable and unique to tell. The story began with the story of climbing to Mount Lawu in October 2021 yesterday. My friend and Rais are planning to climb a mountain which is famous for being very haunted among the people and climbers, namely Mount Lawu. Initially, I had doubt and thought about going there because we were a little afraid of the stories circulation in the community. But because it is a hobby and entertainment for me, we decided to keep going. At Wednesday morning, my friend and I prepared the equipment to be brought. We bought all the logistics needed for the provision and staying for 3 days 2 nights. My initial plan was to go through the semoga base camp road, but because of the pandemic, the road was closed, so we turned slightly toward to Cetho Table Road, which is famous as the longest road over Mount Lawu. After all the equipment was deemed sufficient, we finally said goodbye to our parents and then traveled on the base camp Cetho Gunung Lawu. The journey starts from the city of Klaten by using a motorbike heading toward Karanganyar, where the Cetho Temple base camp is located. Long story short, I finally arrived at base camp in the afternoon and registered for admission ticket while taking a break because the distance from Klaten to Karanganyar is quite exhausting. After all, the registration matters are done. The climb finally started at 7 p.m. after sunset. The initial journey was still pleasant because the surrounding ecosystem was still local residents plantation. Near the road there was a historical site called the Ketek Temple. From here the mystical drama began to be felt. Indeed, place began to smell that thick strange aroma of mystical things. But me and my friends still think positive and continue the journey. It doesn't feel like post one has been seen and decided to take a short break. When I was talking, suddenly heard the sound of crying out of nowhere. Even though it's just the two of us, because I was a little scared, I finally decided to move on the next part. During the journey from post one, my bag felt very heavy for some reason, even though it contained only a small amount. Yes, we still get calm and think positive. Maybe it's my physical body that has started to drain. Finally, after 45 minutes walking, we arrived at post 2. At post 2, we body because the at post 2 we cooked instant noodles and coffee to warm up the dish because the weather was very cold. After a minute of eating the food meat, we continue back to post 3 to set up a tent there. Here, strange things started to happen again. This time it travel in was only 90 minutes. Instead, it was about 2 hours late. Time so it was like going around in circle in the area. I began to despair because I was tired and it was getting late, but I had not found post 3. About 4 hours of walking, finally from a distance I saw a crowded flash and flashlight and flashed an internet of to buoy post 3. I gave thanks for being able to arrive even with many obstacles. When we arrived at post 3, we set up a tent, cooked rice, and finally rested for the next day journey to the top of Lawu. After that, thank you for everything went smoothly until you go to the top and went down to become base camp again. It was my most memorable and unique travel experience that is impossible to forget for a lifetime. The fear, tiredness, and despair is mixed in the moment. Many lessons are taken from the journey, one of which is in the meaning of the effort. A struggle that is never in vain, as the saying goes, whoever is serious, he will surely success. Thank you, friend, for listening and listening to my story. Sorry if there are wrong word and action. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.